Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm starting my new series on Android application development using Android Studio. So before starting the real application development, first of all we are going to understand what is Android and what kind of programming we can do in Android and the little informations about Android. So Android is a software package and a Linux based operating system for mobile devices such as mobile phone, tablet, and smartphones. It is developed by Google, and later the Google made a team. The team or the group name was OHA, Open Handset Alliances. So Android, first of all, is not only operating system. Android is a Linux-based operating system plus a software package. This software package is a huge library, the big library that is made by Google. So this library combined with the Linux operating system, then we called Android. And the team which made the Android so successful, that team is called Open Handset Alliances. That is group of 84 companies. The main language which used to build a Android operating system is called Java. So the basic language is Java for developing a Android application. Right now, nowadays we are also using a Kotlin, but Kotlin is also based on Java. So what is Open Handset Alliances? I told you also that OHE is a group of 84 companies, all the big companies except the Microsoft. All are involved in Open Handset Alliances. Microsoft is not involved. So Samsung, AKM, Synaptics, Qualcomm, MediaTek, Motorola, Intel, Lenovo. There are so many companies those are involved in this. Nowadays maybe more than 84, but when the alliances was formed on that time there was 84 companies. So it was established on 5th November 2007, that is led by the Google. The main purpose of this group was to make the Android operating system famous and popular as much as they can do. And right now this is the effort of this alliances. Right now we are using in all the mobile in the market, we having an Android. So the purpose of this Open Handset Alliances group was to make Android so much famous. As we know the Android, everybody we are using Android mobile phone. So it is not just simply in a one day or just become this famous. So there are so many companies, like some companies are making a software companies, those are making a software for Android. I am also a Google application developer. So I have also account on Play Store. So there are so many developers are there, those are making application for Android. So many companies are there, those are making application for Android on Google Play Store. So all are contributing. The semiconductor companies like Intel, MediaTek, Qualcomm, they're also making, Samsung also, they are making a chipset for Android. They are having some companies, those are making a marketing for Android, just like Google also is making a marketing. So they are doing a commercialization. Samsung also making commercialization. So all other companies are also involved. Mobile operator like Airtel, Vodafone, Jio, means Reliance. There are so many. All are contributing just to make your Android application or a mobile phone more famous. Handset manufacturing company like Lenovo, Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, Xiaomi. There are so many companies those are making handset. Those are based on Android also, and they are making it Android more famous. So these all companies, those are contributing for Android, is comes under Open Handset Alliances. Now these are the versions of Android from version 1.0. There was no name of Android, but from 1.1 we having a name. Petits for, then Cupcake, Donut, Eclair, Froyo, Gingerbread, Honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nougat, Oreo, pie. There are so many versions. Right now we are using a 9.0 Pi and library is 28. So this is the Android software stack. Stack means the framework on which Android is stand, on which the Android is stand and on which the Android is working. First of all, at the lower level, that is of red color here, we have a Linux operating system which having their fundamental drivers. Driver for your audio, driver for Wi-Fi, driver for keyboard, means each and every driver is based on Linux, and this is built in C and C++ language. Then we have a library portion in which they are this by default software, those are installed on operating system like SQLite is installed, WebKit, Lib, SSL, security purpose we have SSL, SGL, OpenGL. There are so many software which are inbuilt on your those we call libraries. Then we have an Android runtime. Runtime is core library, Dalvik virtual machine. These are the runtime is also a one kind of library which is already installed on your Android version. Then we have a application framework, means the library which is installed by the Google. So Google, when you have a operating system Android, then at the upper layer is your application which you are using, those having a home, content, phone and browser, and those application using the inbuilt framework which is available on Android is provided by the Google. So those called activity manager, window manager, content provider, content resolver, location manager, camera, notification, package manager. There are so many frameworks available by the Google for developing Android applications. So these all libraries or frameworks we use while we are developing Android application and we make our application. So first of all, we just like we have learned Java also. Java is based on JVM. So similarly, Android also use JVM, but that JVM name is not just like a Java JVM. It's a Dalvik virtual machine. It's an optimized form of JVM that is optimized in terms of mobile application. You know that JVM is a large software that is available for desktop or laptop. So as compared to desktop and laptop, mobile space and mobile memory was not so much big on that time. Right now we having a 16 or 8 GB of RAM in mobile, but in the early stage of Android in version 1.1 or 1.2 to 3, so there then we have only small amount of memory, 512 MB of RAM, 1 GB of RAM, not more than this. So it was not possible to run the same JVM which we are running on desktop on mobile application. So we have optimized the JVM. That optimized JVM is called Dalvik virtual machine. In terms of battery life, in terms of memory performance, we have optimized this. So Dalvik is the name of the town in Iceland. There is a one Iceland in which we have a name of the town is Dalvik. So Dalvik virtual machine was written by the Dan Bornstein. Dan Bornstein's written this particular Dalvik virtual machine. Dalvik virtual machine, just in Java, when we convert any file, it convert into class. Java file converted into class. So here the class is a dex file. Dex is a class file in Dalvik virtual machine. So this is the process to compilation of Android program. We have a Java source code, then we compile the Java C, it convert into class. Now by using a dex compiler dx, we convert this class into dex file. Then we use a AAPT, so Android packaging bundle, that convert the dex file into APK file. So right now the outcome of the programming is APK. So APK is the final file, that is the installation file which is installed on Android. Now in Android we have a ART. So ART is a Android runtime. So is a new Android runtime being introduced experimentally in the 4.4 release KitKat. There is a preview of work in progress in KitKat. It is available in the for the obtaining early developer partner feedback Android developers. So So ART, the purpose is an environment in which we run an application. So the first was environment was Dalvik virtual machine, but this is based on JIT. As you know, Java JVM is also based on JIT, just-in-time compilation. So whenever we required, then we use the JVM, the source code by the JVM, by the Dalvik. So because of this, your application Java programs was very slow. So for improving the optimization or the speed or the amount of memory the application using, so they have developed the ART environment, Android Runtime environment. So they have optimized the Dalvik environment into ART. ART is based on ahead of time compilation, means the part of code which is required by the application is already compiled. So whenever we require, the next module is already in a memory, available in a memory. So it's based on the ahead of time, means before executing any part of a code is already compiled and available for using in the future. But not all the code, only the part of code. So ART was introduced first time in Android 4.4 KitKat, but ART was alternative to Delve. It was alternative, but it's not replaced in KitKat. But now ART replaced Dalvik completely by the version of Lollipop. So from the Lollipop 5.0 version of Android, we have started the environment is ART. So as you see, this is the JVM comparison and DVM comparison, Dalvik virtual machine. So I have explained earlier also Java course, then class and JVM. In this, we having a outcome is a dot dex file, the Dalvik virtual machine. So this is the comparison of DEX and ART. So here DEX is using a DEX OPT tool, then DEX bytecode, then we have a Dalvik virtual machine. Here ART runtime we have a DEX file, so DEX file is converted into DEX to OAT. So OAT is a native code that is pre-compiled before using the ahead of time. Before using a code is already compiled in a native form. Native form means the basic machine code of that particular mobile. So this is the environment of runtime. ART. Benefit of ART: apps run faster as DEX bytecode translate done during installation. So in case of DEX compilation, the whenever we required, DEX use this part of code and compile then use, then compile then use. So means it take time in a compilation and then it run. But in case of ART is already compiled, means ahead of time is already compiled code. So whenever we required, we just run the code. We are not compiling, we are just running the code. So it take time, it take less time. So reduce the startup time of application as a native code is directly executed. Because while we are installing the application in ART environment, so on the time of installation, all the code already compiled. So improve battery performance as power utilized to interpret bytecode line by line is saved. So it's directly run your code. That's why the battery power is improved. Improved garbage collector also and improved developer tool also. Drawback: the app installation take more time. Whenever we install a app on ART environment, it take more time because while installing it converting into native code. Also one more thing is it takes large amount of storage because when we are installing any Android application on ART environment, so it also converting your code into native code and is storing on a separate space and separate directory. So it already using a compiled code, native code is already available on a media on a hard disk. So it taking a time, it taking a space, not taking a time, it taking a space. So space nowadays we have a 16 GB of space, 32 GB of space, 120 GB of 128 GB of space. So space is not a concern right now, time is a concern. So it take less time while we are running application, but it take more space as compared to text. So these are the building blocks of Android application. Means if you want to make Android application, you have to learn intent also. You have to learn activities, broadcast receiver, content provider, views, content resolver, services. So these are the part of course which we are going to be learn in future. One by one, we will take each and every example of Android program, and we will see how to make these program. So there are two outcome of any installation file in Android. When we make any application in Android, it make two installation file. One is APK Android package kit, and second one is new format, which is available from 2018, and this is available in a version of 3.1 version of, I think, 3.1 version of Android Studio. It's called Android App Bundle, AAB. So there is a difference between AAB and APK. I will discuss in future if I will make a, my already I have a video on my YouTube channel that is called what is Android App Bundle, AAB. You can read, there is a comparison between APK and AAB. So my YouTube channel DVK tutorials already having a comparison between these two. So APK is installation file, AAB is also installation file, but AAB take less amount of space on client machine when we install, and as per the architecture of the mobile, APK choose, because AAB is a group of small APKs. So bundle of APK is called AAB. That's why it's called Android App Bundle. So as per the requirement of as the say architecture of your hardware, means you have a Samsung phone, you have a different architecture. You have your Vivo phone, you have a different architecture. Lenovo phone, you have a different architecture. So on the basis of the hardware or software architecture of your mobile phone, we can optimize the installation of application in case of Android App Bundle. So more detail you can read in my application. That's all here. We will see you in next.